somewhere in the pathway. If you can have everyone's attention up front. Please, please. Have everyone's attention up front. 1 second.
Come on. Everybody get out hero.
All right. Can I get everyone to calm down? Because I know we're all excited. I'm excited as well. But I need everyone to be able to hear. And we need our honorable to be able to hear when we introduce him. So if you're getting food to my right, please continue, but please keep it down. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. I was gonna say, I know we're not getting tired. I'm just so excited. Thank you. I'm so excited to be here this evening. I'm not even gonna give a long speech because I'm just excited as you are. But I want everyone to understand how important this night is right now. Joar is a brother, he's a friend. I knew him before he ran for mayor. And for those that are not Liberian, anytime you see Joar and someone say, this guy is always from one thing to another, he's a Liberian. That's slurs, okay? So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna let you know what it means for someone like Joar to be a Liberian. So when people are coming at him, always calling names, and he's still pushing, they dealt with hardship. They're survivors. That is Liberians. That's where Joar comes from. Even if things don't go right the first time, as a Liberian, they're going to come back because they take no losses. That's a Liberian. They're going to always win. And even if they lost, they're going to still say, my brother, I won. I won. They're competitive. They love people. They love family. They take pride in culture. And most of all, they love God. And that's what Joar came from. So it's important when you have someone in leadership who not only say, I want to represent the people, but I want to represent God's people. And because he keeps God's first, that's why he is exactly where he is. So the Lord knew what he was doing when he put a young man, see in Pidgin, they said Pekin. They put a small Pekin in place. But that small Pekin is very mighty. Do not sleep on him because he's a what? Liberian. So what we're going to do is, as proud as I am to introduce the new mayor, because at the time when he ran, it was just a small Pekin, right? And then when he was running before, he said, oh, I lost, but he still said I won because he's Liberian, right? So we're gonna bring in the new mayor, but we're gonna do it the what? Liberian way. So I'm gonna make sure I walk him in the Liberian way, and we're gonna do it right for the new honorable, the new mayor of Darby, Borough, a Liberian, the first Liberian, the first Liberian mayor in the state of Pennsylvania, the first Liberian mayor in the United States of America. So, DJ, let's bring it in the Liberian way.
Everybody get out of here. That's what you do for it. This is what it is. You understand?
If everyone can take their seat, take their seat, take your seat. We have to hear from the honorable himself. Take your seat. Take your seat, everyone. Thank y'all so much. We rep the Liberian way. Thank you. That's how we introduce our honorable. Sadiq, will you do your thing? That's how we'll move to your collection. But please quiet down so we can hear from the mayor himself, so we can be able to move forward with the program. Again,
Where's the bathroom?
this young kid had earned his seat. He worked hard. He was dedicated. He kept God first. And before he speaks, I want everyone to give the ones that birthed him, his parents and his family, a round of applause for this wonderful kid that's standing right here. It's their dedication that they came over from Liberia to bring him here, and they still made sure that he had the utmost bringing, is why we have the mayor that we have now. So, without further ado, Honorable Joar, say your middle name. No, excuse me, say your middle name.
Felton Courtian.
This is his naming ceremony. Dahn, the mayor of Darby Borough. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Wow. Wow. Listen. Wow. Can we make some noise for my beautiful sister, State Representative Carol Kazim, please? What a powerful introduction. Thank you so much, sister. Wow. You know, I've done a lot of interviews recently, and they keep labeling me the Gen Z mayor. Sorry about that. I'm the mayor, but I got a boss. That answer to Mr. Tunis is doing his job. A wonderful job he's doing, by the way. How about some noise for our Council President, Hafiz Tunis? Thank you, Mr. President. I'm good? Okay. It's okay, he's the boss. But yeah, I had done a lot of interviews recently, and they keep labeling me the Gen Z mayor. You know, I'm a little skeptical about that. I always considered myself a millennial, you know, but that's okay. That's okay. I'll proudly claim it. You know, so as a Gen Z, I guess I should start by saying, I guess I should start by saying, here. Okay. They around. Okay. As a Gen Z too, let me see. Pluggers. Yeah. Okay, I wanted to make sure y'all was here to listen to the youngest mayor ever in the history of Darby Borough. Are y'all here for that? Okay. Listen, I'm so humbled to be here. This has been quite a journey. You know, I wanna start off first and foremost by obviously thanking God. I mean, as most of you may know, I mean, you heard my younger brother here, his testimony about growing up together. You know, we grew up in a very religious household. You know, I want to save a recognition for my parents later, but I definitely want to make sure we acknowledge the fact that they raised us in a church. They raised us in the things of God, and so everything I do is guided by the faith that I was that I grew up on. And so my leadership here in Darby Borough is definitely guided by the faith that I've practiced my whole life. This is the church that I grew up in, Divine Mercy Parish, and so I specifically did this here because this is my spiritual home. We did this ball here because this is personal to me. We're going to start off this administration the best way I know how to, in the house of God, and so that's why we're here. Thank you. I'd like to start off with recognizing the presence of the Darby Borough Police Department. We have our chief, Chief Joe Gaines, and Sergeant Donald Towns is here, somewhere in the back there. Chief, can you stand, please? Thank you. I am extremely grateful for the leadership of the Darby Borough Police Department, under the leadership of Chief Gaines and our Deputy Chief O'Donnell, who couldn't be here. But I'm certainly looking forward to providing them the quality leadership that they deserve from a mayor. And so, Chief, I vow to you privately here to always have your back and your officers back. It's the work. Thank you. The work that the men and women of the Darby Borough Police do is second to none. I mean, they literally model what we call community policing, and it's something that, you know, it's something that I was so excited to know that I'm going into to work with a department. They already understand we have to serve first. Yeah. All right. We have to be a part of the community. You know, so our chief understands that, and so I'm very excited about what we will do together, what we will accomplish together. So, Chief, thank you for joining us here tonight, and thank you and the men and women for joining us. I certainly want to thank my colleagues, Darby Borough Council, for being here as well. My running mate, Councilwoman Tracy Holmes-Williams, is in the back there. Thank you for joining us, Councilwoman. I appreciate the partnership, the work we've been doing together, the many days of knocking on doors together. And you're a hard worker, and I appreciate, you know, the friendship we've developed over the last year. You know, so thank you for that. I also want to acknowledge the presence of Vice President of the Darby Borough Council, Ms. Jennifer Parks, who's sitting right here on my left right here. Thank you, Councilwoman, for joining us. Thank you. Thank you, Councilwoman, for joining us, and for all you do for our community as well. And I look forward to great work together in the coming years. I also like to acknowledge Councilman Al Robinson, who's sitting right here. One of the sharpest brother I've ever met. I mean, this gentleman is always as sharp as a tack. I'm telling you, he's always well dressed. And so, Councilman, I'm always well dressed too. So we're gonna have to figure something out. You ain't gonna outshine me all the time like that. But Councilman, thank you. Thank you for answering my calls. Thank you for the conversations. Thank you for the mentorship, because as a young man, I understand deeply that, that I'm not gonna know everything, and I'm the youngest person in the administration. So I definitely look forward to working with the seasoned members of the council that have been there, that may know more than I may know, and I definitely look forward to making sure we all work together collaboratively. So thank you for that. I also like to recognize Councilwoman Edna Stockley, sitting in the back down there. Councilwoman, thank you so much for the great work that you do for our community. You are amazing. You're a great friend, a great colleague on council, and I certainly look forward to working with you. Thank you. I'd like to acknowledge the rest of my council. Some of them couldn't be here, but I definitely want them to know that, I appreciate the opportunity to work with them, and I certainly look forward to doing great things with them for the people of Darby Borough. It wasn't an easy campaign. Things got heated. It's the nature of politics, but campaigning stopped as of November 4th. November 5th, we're all Darby Borough elected officials. We work for the people, and so whatever the differences may have been, none of that matters. What matters now is how well are we going to serve our people. And I think we can do it well. I think we can do it well. And so I look forward to working with this council. So thank you all, my colleagues on council. Listen, my school board director is here as well. I have Ms. Luella Richardson here, William Penn School District Board. Thank you so much for your leadership on our school board. Providing excellent representation for our students on the school board. Thank you so much for all you do, Ms. Richardson. And there's a couple other electeds here that, our MC has acknowledged, so I won't be redundant and acknowledge them again, but I want to thank all the elected officials that were able to be here, the community partners, from Akana, from Mr. Stan Strouder, and everybody here. I want to just certainly thank y'all. And so all the names that have Council President Tunis listed, thank you all again. Mayor Roots started this thing. So Mayor Roots, who ended up leaving Chester City Mayor, he was impressed by the fact that this was a free event. It is free, but donations are appreciated. So campaigning ain't cheap, just so y'all know. But it was free for a reason. I'm indebted to this community. I owe you guys. This didn't have to happen. 28-year-old young man came to this country 20 years ago, couldn't speak a thing of English, didn't know was that shy kid that didn't know how to order milk, lunch, to stand before you here today as the mayor. To stand before you as the mayor in the great United States of America. God is powerful. You can't tell me he's not. You can't tell me he's not. I was shy 20 years ago. I was bullied 20 years ago for the accent. Now I sound like a Philly bull. It's crazy. It's crazy. But I'm indebted to this community. I owe you. And so this is why this is free. Most candidates, this is a fundraiser for them. We'll raise funds in due time. We will do that. And I know my community got my back when it's time to raise these funds. I know that. We will do that. But tonight we say thank you. Tonight I say thank you. Thank you. I owe you. I owe you all. And every single day, as I said, in that swearing in, I'm going to wake up and I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight for you. When I campaigned, I met a grandma that told me she's not even comfortable coming outside because she don't know whether she's going to get shot or her kid. I'm here for the grandmas. They need to be safe. They need to know that they can walk in any street in our neighborhood and be okay. And I think we have that now. Between the leadership of our Darby Borough Police Department, our council members, once we decide to get together and work, and under this new leadership of an innovative mayor, a talented mayor. Did y'all hear that song? We're gonna do great things. We're gonna do great things, and I'm certainly excited about that because we have great partners to do these things with. We have our state representative, who's also the Speaker of the House. The Darby Borough State Representative, she represents all of Pennsylvania. She speaks for all of Pennsylvania. So I'm here struggling to figure out how is it going to be hard for us to be okay. It's not going to be hard. We got Joanna. We got it. Thank you, Madam Speaker. Thank you. Thank you. Listen, there's a lot at stakes right now. There's been a lot said. He's too young. He ain't even American. It's the only country I know. I grew up here for 20 plus years. I'm only 28. He thinks he know it all. I certainly don't. No, I don't. I know a lot though, but I don't. He needs to wait his turn. We did all of that. When God ordered my step, I listen. When God told me go, I go. I go. I'll go, and we did just that. We did exactly what the Lord instructed us to do. And I'm also confident that we're going to be successful because the Lord He already said I would. We wouldn't have done this if we didn't think we were going to succeed. But we know we're going to do great things for our community. That's why we're doing this. I don't care for no title. I don't care for the money. I care for the impact that we're going to have on the people's lives. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. You know, I spent a lot of my youth years at the Darby Borough Library. As you hear my colleague Mayor Joar Parker mentioned, you know, I had 12 years of perfect attendance. From kindergarten all the way to 12th grade. Never missed a day of school. You know, I always get asked, damn, you don't get sick? I did. Of course I did. For sure. But this was a promise I made to my mother literally in kindergarten. I assured her I would never miss a day of school. And I kept that promise for 12 years straight. Even when I was sick. Even when I was tired. Even when I didn't feel like it. Even when it snowed. And the Catholic school said, oh, the buses aren't operating today. I walked from Darby all the way to 63rd and Buist, where my elementary school was, when the buses wouldn't run. All because I didn't want to get marked absent. You know, and so I say that to say, well, my word is everything. That promise I made to my mother as a kindergartner, I stood by it. And the promise I'm making to Darby Borough tonight, I'm going to stand by it. We're going to be okay. You will be okay. I spent a lot of time in the Darby Library. You know, the Mayor Parker mentioned the fact that, you know, how did this young man get a full academic scholarship? It's very simple. I never missed school. I had to learn. I'm there every day. I better learn something. You know, but when I wasn't in school, I spent majority of my time at the Darby Library. You know, so that's an institution that's very sacred to me. It's the oldest library in the whole country.
Yes, yes.
You know, I don't know if y'all know that history of Darby, but Darby has the oldest library. Before these states were even united, before there was even a United States of America, there was a Darby Public Library. How powerful is that? And that's the institution that shaped my academic journey. And so I feel very indebted to that institution. And so when I say it's not about the money or the title, I mean that. It's about the impact we're going to do. And so tonight, we have some of our library board members here. Can you raise your hands? Tonight, I'd like to, you know, publicly make a promise to you guys that within the next year, the mayor's salary is going to go directly to the library board.
Whoa.
For the next 4 years, we're going to direct every single payment from Darby Borough straight to the library. I don't even want it.
God.
I want to do the work. That's what I want to do. I want to do the work, the impact.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Continue to do great work. Thank you. You know, we gather here to celebrate. It's supposed to be an inaugural celebration, you know, but for me, like I said, this is more than just a celebration. Right now, this was a promise. You know, tonight was about me making a promise to Darby.
Take off all the time. All the time. Take it off.
Yeah, we're
Go on.
you know, my team told me try to keep it under 10 minutes, but they know me better than that. I feel like y'all been around me enough to know I ain't a 10-minute guy. You know, I'm gonna try to keep it brief, but tonight was for me was to make a promise. You know, a promise renewed. You know, between the people of Darby Borough and the government. You know, that serves them. And so this is why I was so humbled by the presence of my colleagues to be here to show this unity of what our community is gonna do moving forward. You know, we are gonna be united. You know, there has been chaos over the years, but those times are over. This is a new generation. It's a new year. You know, and anything is possible. You know, if I can stand before you here as your mayor, anything is possible. And so I stand before you here very deeply humbled and grateful, you know, and fully aware of the responsibility that comes with this particular moment. I want you to know I take it very seriously. I take it very, very seriously, and I will do every single thing I can to make sure that what you elected me for actually comes to fruition.
All right now.
You know, some of the promises I made on the campaign trail, we already came through with. We'll make an announcement coming soon, by the way. But some of the things we've promised have already happened. And so we ain't gonna do no more promising. We just gonna promise you we're gonna serve you the best of my ability.
Yes.
To the very best of my ability. And for those that know me, you may know that, you know, I'm somewhat of a perfectionist. I try to perfect everything. And so, Darby, I can assure you, you will be fine. We will perfect how we serve you. By the grace of God, the God that I serve, with His grace, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. And so, listen, I know tonight we want to dance. I want to dance. I don't know about y'all. So, I ain't going to talk too much. I'm not going to talk too much. I'm so humbled. I'm so excited. I want to dance. I want to celebrate. I want to, you know, the fact that all of you are here. I mean, I sat here and listened to my brother speak, and I shared a tear. It made me feel, I can't even put it in words. You know, I'm so humbled. I'm so humbled that God found me worthy enough to be in this very position. And so with that humility, I say thank you to the people of Darby Borough. With that humility, I say thank you to my campaign team. You know, thank you. I love you too. Thank you. I say thank you to my campaign team, from Mr. Tunis, Mr. Fields, Bridget Warlier, one of the youngest lawyers on the east side. Come on, make some noise for Bridget, by the way. A rising star in the legal field. You're going to do great things, Kazo. I know you are. I know you are. One of the youngest attorneys. That's what we had as our chair. I mean, our whole leadership team for the Friends of Joar Dahn was under 30 years old. I'm sorry about that. We had, you know, I may be the face, but there was a lot that went behind this. A bunch of young people, all under 30, that believed we could do this. And not only did we did it, but we did it in a historical fashion. We had the highest turnout any single candidate has ever had. By the leadership of these young people you're seeing here. No other candidate has ever had as many votes as we did in Darby Borough on November 4th. The young people came out in high numbers like we've never seen before. And so I'm motivated by the fact that my peers decided to fully get behind me. The young people decided to get behind it because they believed in this. And I'm inspired by that. I'm inspired by the work of Council President Hafiz Tunis, the president of the fourth largest municipality in the whole Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. And he's my age. I see stuff like that, I get motivated. And so I'm hoping that the young people that are here, or the parents that are here, this is a message you take back home to your kids. They can do it. They can do it. Encourage them. But you have to support them. You have to have your six, as my good friend Sheriff Kamara always said, because he has my six, he has my back at all times. But you have to have your kids. You have to support your kids. They can do anything they want to do in this country. I was so blessed that I had parents that were very supportive. My mom and my dad are sitting right here on the left. Can you stand, Mom and Dad? Thank you. You know, when we got sworn in, we went back home. I had never seen my father dance like this. I mean, that man danced.
I didn't even know he could dance. It's my first time seeing it. I was so excited because he was proud. Thank you, Papa. Thank you. My mother, a very strong woman. Strong woman. Next week, the 26th, makes it 20 years in this country, 20 years in Darby, Borough, the 26th of January. I still remember the day, getting off that flight at JFK International Airport. My younger brother that just prayed, him, myself, and my mom. I remember taking that flight. I never had a vision of becoming mayor in this country. I was just looking forward to safety. I was looking forward to finally seeking refuge in the great United States. But over the years, I had a mother, a praying mother, that prayed every single day. I went to college. She would call me and pray with me every single day. She poured into me. She always told me I would be anything I wanted to be. So, Mama, thank you.
Thank you, Mom.
I hope you're proud. I hope you're both proud. And to my little brother who just shared a beautiful prayer, I'd like to thank him. I'm so proud of the man you've become. We just celebrated his wedding anniversary. His wedding not too long ago. You know, I'm so proud of him. He's married. He got married before his big brother. It's crazy. I'm proud of you, dude. I'm proud of you. Thank you. And he's also a man of God. You know, at such a young age, he already is leading. He's already leading people in the spiritual realm. You know, his peers follow him. And I'm so proud every time I go to church and I see him preaching. And there's a group of young people that follow him because they believe in him. I'm so proud of you, brother. I'm proud of you. Congratulations on everything you achieved. Thank you. Thank you. And this particular moment, there's somebody that started this moment with me that was supposed to be here. You know, when I first came up with the great idea of running for mayor 5 years ago, so many people said, hell no, excuse my language, we're in church, I'm sorry. But so many people told me, no, I don't think you're ready. No, I just don't see it for you. But I knew what God told me. And I just needed a few people to believe in that. And I met a young man by the name of Tony Bole. He was dating my sister, so I knew him through that way. I knew he was a smart man because he dated my sister. He made good choices. He made very good choices in life. You know, when I shared with him that I was thinking about running for mayor, he didn't ask me when or why or how or anything else. He said, what do you need from me? And I thought that was the most powerful thing. I said, brother, I just need you along the ride in whatever capacity that may be. That capacity turned into him being my campaign manager. Woo! And so I started this journey 5 years ago with Mr. Bole. And there's a lot of Liberians in here, so I'll say this part for that particular reason. You know, I'm from Nimba County. I'm a monument. Y'all go Nimba Yasi. I'm making Lizil. But my brother Tony was for the great Grand Jida. You know, the grunge that crime people have adopted me also.
Yes, sir.
So I'm an honorable crime man. You know? But Tony was from that faction of Liberia. And if you ever know the history of Liberia, you'll know people from both of those tribes were mortal enemies. They don't speak, or they're not supposed to. A civil war started because of those two tribes. You know, and so when I announced that I was running for mayor, and that young man was my campaign manager, one of the elders in a joking manner said, "Hey, you're from Nimba County and you got a crime man as your campaign manager?" It was in a joke, by the way. It was a joke. It was said in good faith. You know, and I said to this gentleman, to this elder, I said, "I trust that crime man more than I trust any of my men." And I meant that. I meant that. That brother served me very well. He served Darby very well. He believed in me. He believed that I was bigger than just the mayor of Darby. I didn't even believe that. He did. He told me this. He got engaged to my sister and was also in law school. He was in his final year of law school. 3L as they call it. He was due to graduate on May 18th, 2025, that just passed. And our election day was going to be May 20th, 2025. So we were planning a grand celebration for that week because we already knew we was going to win. It wasn't a question. We knew we was going to win this mayor's race. So we already started planning a celebration for him graduating law school and for me becoming the mayor. So that was supposed to be a great weekend for us. But instead, my brother's life was tragically cut short by an unfortunate accident. And when that happened, I lost everything. I didn't even want to do mayor anymore. I didn't want to continue this journey. The person who believed in me the most is no longer here. And so I had my mind made up that I'm done with politics, done with running for office. And I talked to his grandmother, the only parent he knew, who raised him. She didn't think that was a good idea. Talked to his fiance. She didn't think that was a good idea. Talked to my brother, Council President Hafiz Tunis, who was glued to the hip with Tony and myself. They always called us triple threat in Delaware County politics because we were always together. We were always up to good. They say no good, but it was always good. But these men, literally, the three of us, literally had each other's back throughout this thing. You don't see that often in politics. Not many people I consider friends that I've met through politics, through government. But those two brothers, they're not even friends. They were my brothers. They were my brothers. You know, so Tony was supposed to be here. This was the big moment for him. But I know he's here. I feel it.
Yes.
I feel it.
Yes.
You know, when we won on May 20th, after the polls closed, we didn't stay for the results of the election because we already knew what it was. We knew we won. We knew from that morning, before the polls even opened, we knew we won. And so by the time the polls closed, we didn't stay for results. Instead, we went to Fernwood Cemetery to celebrate with my brother. I
I miss him. And I wish he was here to see where he started, how far we're taking it, and how far we will take it.
Watching you.
He's with you. He's with you.
And so Tony's grandmama, I wanted her to be here tonight, but unfortunately she's under the weather, so she's tuned in virtually. So Omar, I say thank you. I said, your Washington, just thank you for your son. Thank you for sharing him with me, with us, with Darby Borough. Thank you. He meant a lot to all of us. My sister Marissa is back there, Tony's fiance. I say thank you. Thank you for sharing him with us. Many a nights I would be on the phone with him while he should be in bed. And I know she was probably irked or irritated, but she wouldn't say it. You know, I appreciate him. I appreciate her. Tony, I know you can hear us. Thank you, brother. So I wanted to end this moment with that reflection of a great man, an Esquire. He did graduate. You know, we ended up in going to his graduation ceremony at Widener University. Even though he died a couple months before his graduation, they still graduated him. So my brother, Mr. Tony Bowler, Esquire, thank you. Everything you spoke about, you did. You did. I met this young man fresh out of undergrad. He said, brother, I'm going to grad school. Boom, he did it. Right after that, he said, brother, I'm going to law school. And he did it. I said, bro, let's take a vacation. He said, as soon as I graduate, we out. That vacation never happened. It never happened. But I know he's at peace, he's resting. I've literally prayed for him every single night since the night he passed away. So I know for a fact that my brother is in heaven because I've interceded on his behalf. I prayed to the heavens about him. And so for my brother, I will ask for a moment of silence in his honor for the man that's responsible for why we are here. I would appreciate it if you indulge in a moment of silence for my brother Tony. Thank you.
Please stand, please.
Thank you for indulging. So I'll end this with just a broad thank you once again. You know, I'm so humbled I'll reiterate again. Thank you. Thank you to everybody. I can't mention everybody by name, but as I said, my guy already did that. But I do want to take the moment just to acknowledge the presence of the First Lady, State Senator Sharif Street's wife is here in honor of the Senate. The senator joined us at our swearing in, and he wanted to be here, but fortunately his wife couldn't be here, but his wife is here on his behalf, and his beautiful daughter as well. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. I would like to thank, and his son, Sharif Street Jr. is actually in the back there too. And that's my guy. He was a part of the campaign team out there canvassing with us as well. I appreciate you, good brother. Thank you. Thank you. But I just want to end this with saying thank you to every single body. You know, my family, my family that came from out of state. You know, can y'all just raise your hands? They came, listen, they was here for Thanksgiving. Then they came about 2 weeks before that. And they just came here again because they couldn't make this. They came all the way from Texas. I appreciate them so much. You know, the only thing about it is they're Cowboy fans.
Oh, no. No.
I mean, Mayor Ed Brown from up in Darby is also a Cowboy fan. No, boo my family. It's okay. We can boo them too. But listen, we will end this with a celebration. We're gonna party tonight. Are y'all ready to party? Y'all ready to party? Y'all sure? Y'all sound like y'all sleep, man. Y'all in the presence of the youngest mayor we've ever had. Why y'all sounding like y'all sleep? Are y'all ready to party? Come on. Let's party. Let's party.
Pepe que llegó, le papi said no one to do it, do. Le pocket want you, le baby when you coming true. Y'all can see, all the people that do for me, though. I pay your blessing to pay me.